I want to welcome you guys back to my Texas Map Tour series. Today we're going to be going over the city of Frisco, Texas, for those of you who want to get to know the city of Frisco a little bit better. So whether you live here currently or you're planning a move, this map tour should have something for everyone. I'm sure I won't hit every need to know about Frisco, so if you've got something good to know about Frisco, please drop a comment below and share it with the rest of us. Now, let's get into this map. So Frisco's in North Dallas, for those of you who don't know. It's about 30 minutes drive to downtown Dallas and a little over 20 minutes to Dallas-Fort Worth Airport. You know, maybe 25, kind of depends on which part of Frisco you're in. But this is in, well into North Dallas. It's one of the biggest cities in the North Dallas area. On the west side, you got Lake Lewisville, and on the east side, you got Lavon Lake outside of the city limits. But Lake Lewisville is where you're gonna wanna go if you want like entertainment on the lake. It's not too far away, probably about 15 to 20 minute drive, depending on where you're going. The cities that border Frisco is in the south, you've got Plano, and then the southwest, you've got the Colony. To the northwest, you have Little Elm. To the north, you have Prosper, which is kind of becoming like a suburb of Frisco. And then to the northeast, you have McKinney. You also have Allen to the southeast. So basically, that's kind of like, the cities that border you. As far as like the major roads, what you've got first is Dallas North Tollway that goes right through the center of Frisco, and that goes right into the heart of downtown Dallas. So if you're trying to go to Dallas, you're gonna take that Dallas North Tollway. It's gonna be your road out of Frisco into Dallas if you're commuting there. You've also got Sam Rayburn Tollway, and this borders the south side of Frisco. It's another toll, so like Dallas North Tollway and Sam Rayburn Tollway will both be, you'll have to pay a toll to use them. There are roads that you can run alongside of them, especially with Sam Rayburn Tollway. You have 121 that you can drive alongside if you want to avoid the toll. But those are basically like the two major roads on the south side, and then on the north side you have 380. So this is Highway 380. This is the most congested road for like the Frisco area. They're currently building, like adding lanes to 380 right now, and they're also adding like roundabouts, like ways to avoid using 380 to like help ease congestion here. But yeah, it's just, for now, it's the most congested road for Frisco. So you've got Dallas North Tollway that goes right through Frisco and takes you into downtown Dallas. You've got Sam Rayburn Tollway that cuts along the southern side of Frisco. And then you've got Highway 380 on the north side of Frisco. That's it for roads. So first up, right here on Sam Rayburn Tollway and Dallas North Tollway, we've got a few different places for shopping that I wanna mention. First up, obviously you got the IKEA right here. So if you're moving into Frisco, moving to North Dallas, here's where you're gonna wanna go, probably for like inexpensive furniture, is IKEA. And then another place to get furniture is called Nebraska Furniture Mart, which is just on Sam Rayburn Tollway. It's about a 7-minute drive from IKEA. So if you wanna check that out, that's like higher end furniture, already built for you. They'll deliver it anywhere in the Dallas area. And it's a huge like shopping center. It's got like every piece of furniture you can imagine. Even if you don't want to buy it because it's a little on the higher end side than IKEA, but you should definitely take a walk through there and check it out. It's really cool. It's also like at Grandscape, so this is technically not in Frisco, this is in the Colony, but it's a really short drive to Frisco. As you can see, Frisco's right here, so you probably will check out Grandscape if you live in Frisco or anywhere in North Dallas. Check out Grandscape. I'll be doing a video on that soon, so definitely look out for that. But basically, there's all sorts of like shopping centers. There's like a theater. There's a lot of great food. Everything here in Grandscape. Obviously you got the IKEA, you got the Nebraska Furniture Mart. There's also a few other different kind of furniture stores along, Sam Rayburn if you are wanting to get furniture. But on from that, we got the Stonebriar Mall right here, and this is again, we're at North Dallas Tollway and Sam Rayburn, so like on the east side is where the Stonebriar Mall is at. It's like this whole area. So important things to mention here is obviously you got the iFly indoor skydiving, which is definitely something to know about if you like doing that. But the biggest thing if you have kids is going to be the Kidzania USA. So this is like it's like an amusement park for kids inside the Stonebriar Center. And you can go and like the kids can basically like do jobs where like, it's like they're doing like adult jobs, but like, it's obviously like educational. And they actually get paid like within the amusement park and stuff. But it's really well rated, and a lot of parents say it's cool, so definitely go check that out if you have kids. It's just one of the many reasons that Frisco is a great place to live if you've got a family. But you can also do like shopping for clothes and all sorts of stuff here as well. Like they got a mini golf here in Frisco, the Monster Mini Golf. And then you've got In-N-Out Burgers, plenty of In-N-Out Burgers throughout Frisco and throughout North Dallas. So if you're coming from California, you will not miss In-N-Out Burger. And they've got a lot of other like really great restaurants as well here in like the like high-end coffee shops, like as you can see, a few of them, and plenty of different restaurants as well. So like down here you've got a lot of chain restaurants, and you got like anything from like halal, like Indian, Thai foods, pizza. Yeah, so this is like the south side of Frisco. You got your Walmart obviously and Sam's Club. There's a Home Depot right there as well. I won't go into like every little thing, but something you want to know is right here, the Rough Riders at Riders Field. This is a minor league baseball team. It's the Frisco minor league baseball team. And that's right next to Stonebriar. So if you want to check out a baseball game, you can check out the Rough Riders. That's definitely something we're checking out. Up a little bit north from here along North Dallas Tollway, we've got the Ford Center, and this is where the Cowboys train. So you can actually go here and tour the Cowboys training facility here at the Ford Center, and then all along the Gaylord Parkway, there's like food, and there's like kind of like professional. So like right here, you've got this whole food center right here, right next to the Ford Center. So as you can see, like Mi Cuisine is like a small chain in Texas. It's really famous. It's like pretty popular. There's a lot of them. Like Italian chains. They got like all sorts of different chains. Like Texas is really known for chains, so just kind of keep that in mind. Corporate offers for Dr. Pepper, which was made in Texas, if you don't know that. This is a really good place here in Frisco. Honestly, in Frisco, you can't go wrong. Like everywhere is really good, but definitely want to go to the Ford Center and check that out. You've also got the Frisco Medical Center here on the south side of Frisco. This is the biggest medical center in Frisco and the best rated. So if you get injured, that might be where you go. It's got the Baylor, Scott, and White Medical Center, and it's also got like other specialists. Basically, Baylor, Scott, and White is throughout Dallas and also like everywhere in Frisco. And you also got the Scottish Rite for Children, the Children's Hospital right here. And it's got sports medicine. So that's like, medical wise. And Baylor, Scott, and White's also putting in another hospital on the north side of the community. It's like up here somewhere, I think. I don't know if it might be like right here, somewhere like along in this area. But it's basically gonna be serving Prosper and Frisco. So if you're moving to Prosper, like you want a place out there, and like maybe you're working in Frisco, like that'll be a new hospital there to serve that community. So along the North Tollway, Dallas North Tollway, something else to check out is gonna be the Toyota Stadium. So right here we've got, it's like the Dallas FC, so soccer. If you're into soccer, you want to check out this Toyota Stadium, and they've also got the National Soccer Hall of Fame, so definitely go there and check that out. And they've got like various soccer fields here as well. And like obviously like soccer is really big in Frisco. Yeah, definitely check out the Toyota Stadium. As you can see, like Soccer City Frisco, it's like a lot of soccer stores. There's another hospital right here along the tollway, so you're not going to be hurting for hospitals here in Frisco. Another thing you're going to want to see, like it's really big, is the National Video Game Museum. This is like one of the biggest museums for video games in the country. It might be the biggest as far as like memorabilia, and like they have like all the games, all the controllers, all the different like just everything. They've got like arcade games that you can actually play while you're there, which is pretty cool. I've been there once and it's definitely worth the trip. So if you haven't gone, definitely check that out. Or like once you're settled in Frisco or whatever, or if you're just visiting, definitely check out the National Video Game Museum. They also have Traintopia in that same building. So if I zoom in, you'll see, yeah. There we go. So yeah, the Traintopia. So that's like, if you're into trains, definitely want to check that out. And then the Frisco Discovery Center. So it's just kind of like that's where the Frisco Public Library is at too. And then over on the west side of Dallas North Tollway is this huge bike trail and park. So if you like biking, this is definitely somewhere to check out if you want to stay within Frisco. But a lot of Frisco has actually a lot of golf courses. So if you go over here, like you have the Plantation Golf Course. A lot of people move to Frisco for golfing, because if you guys don't know, for those of you who don't know, the PGA Frisco headquarters, basically the PGA Headquarters was moved to Frisco. It was recently completed this last year. And that has I think it's two or three like big golf courses. I'll post it on the map so you can see it. But basically there's like 70 golf courses within like a 20-minute drive of Frisco. And then there's like, I think it's like 8 golf courses in Frisco itself. So if you're really into golfing, you definitely want to live in Frisco or North Dallas. It's just a great place to live if you love golfing. And definitely want to check out the PGA Golf headquarters. Even if you don't like golfing, it's probably worth checking out, to be honest. Speaking of this area, so this whole like area, it's like you can see there's like not a lot built here. So what they're doing is this is called Fields Ranch, this whole area. It's like one of the last pieces of Frisco that hasn't been developed. And they're currently building this out and developing something called, it's called Fields West. So in Plano, there's something called Legacy West. So the same company that did Legacy West, it's like a big shopping center with like high-end merchandise and like high-end like restaurants and all that kind of stuff. And I think they have apartments and stuff there as well, and condos. But Fields West is going to have a ton of like high-end houses and also like median income houses. And it's also going to have a huge shopping center and apartments. So it's going to have not just shopping, but also like places to live all here, like all throughout here, basically like along the Frisco, the PGA headquarters. So you'll actually like live on the golf course or right next to the golf course. So definitely check that out. If you guys want to look in, like if you're looking into buying a house in Fields West, definitely reach out to me. My contact information is in the description below. You can shoot me a text, give me a call anytime, day or night. I'd be happy to show you, like what the options are as far as that, or if you're looking to buy anywhere here in the Dallas area, definitely reach out. I'd be happy to help you guys find a home. The other thing that's happening here in Fields West, or in this like development, is actually the Universal Studios. So if you're, if you got a family or you want to have a family, Frisco is an amazing place to settle down. The Universal Studios is being built like right here. So they'll have access off of Dallas North Tollway, and they're going to build like a road here, I think it is. Like basically a couple different freeways to get into the Universal, and it's going to be for kids only. So it's gonna, or like adults can go obviously, but it's designed for like 13 and under. So it's kind of like Legoland. If you've ever been there, it's like a Universal Studios for people like 13 and under. Is kind of the intent. So it'll be like a Nintendo World, I think is already confirmed to be there, and there's probably going to be a Harry Potter World of some kind for for younger kids. Anything that you can think of that would be like younger. So it's not going to be like massive like adult-oriented roller coasters most likely, but it should be still great for bringing the family to. If you do like theme parks and you don't know like Texas that well, the Six Flags theme park is in Arlington. So here in Dallas, it's the original Six Flags is actually from Texas. It's Six Flags over Texas here in Arlington. So if you do like like adult-oriented or like all age theme parks, definitely check Six Flags out. There's also water parks throughout Dallas if you want to take the family to a water park. So getting back to Frisco, I mentioned that there is a large Indian population that lives in Frisco. They actually, here in like North Dallas in general, there's like a pretty large Indian population and other ethnic groups obviously. But if you are Indian, there's the Karya Siddhi Hanuman temple. I'm sure I'm butchering that, but that's a Hindu temple. There's a second Hindu temple as well here in Frisco. That's like really big, but this is like the largest one. And as you can see, I have like the Indian Bazaar. So if you won't be hurting for grocery stores as far as that. I believe there's a second, there you go right there, Swadeshi Frisco. And then they're actually building another Swadeshi here on Sam Rayburn Tollway out near the Colony. It's like right over here somewhere. I'm probably not gonna be able to find it. It's like somewhere over here. I don't know why it's not showing up, but yeah, it's over here. Oh, there it is. There you go. Yeah, Swadeshi Castle Hills. So if you are Indian and you're looking to move to Frisco, there's you'll be at home. I've seen people comment like asking, is it a good place to live? If you're Indian, it is definitely a good place to live if you're Indian. So don't feel like you won't be at home in Frisco. Besides that, there's also the 99 Ranch Market. So if you're looking for Asian food, just general Asian food or Korean, Chinese food, whatever, 99 Ranch Market's the place to go. They have H Marts as well. I don't know if there's an H Mart directly in Frisco, but there is an H Mart down in Carrollton for sure, and there's one in Plano. And there's also another 99 Ranch Market in Plano for sure. Yeah, so other than that, there's Legacy West, like I mentioned earlier. It's like in Plano technically, but it's right here on the south side. You can see Legacy West. So they have like a lot of nice restaurants here, like a Fogo de Chao. I'll just zoom in a little more so you can see everything. Just like a Toulouse Cafe and Bar, the Double Eagle Steakhouse, Shake Shack obviously, but there's like Lululemon's, there's like a Nike Well Collective. So you can check out the Tesla showroom. They have like other things. I don't know why I can't find them. So you have Watches of Switzerland. That's definitely something like high end. Suit Supply. Louis Vuitton, there we go, it's on this side of it. Gucci, so like this is just like a higher end shopping center, Legacy West, which they're putting in like something very similar called Fields West that's gonna be in Frisco. So like you can expect this, but much bigger in Frisco. So if you are moving here already, or about Legacy West, like check that out. Like you can expect something like that here on the north side of Frisco. So if you like end up buying here or you end up buying in Prosper, there's going to be like a great place for you to go to soon, you know, probably within the next couple of years, called Fields West. So you don't have to go all the way down to Legacy West if you want to do like some high-end shopping. So something to look forward to if you're planning to make a move to Frisco. Something else I want to mention, it's like not technically, I guess it is, but it's called Flick's Brew House. It's on the west side, so near Little Elm. It's called the Flick's Brew House, Frisco/Little Elm. I think it's technically like right in Little Elm, but they have like microbrewery type, you know, like drinks that you can get, and it's also like food and watch a movie. So you go in like, it's like dine in and watch a movie. If you guys haven't done that before, it's pretty fun. If you like going to the movies and you want like that higher end experience, and you can like get alcohol and bring the whole family, so you can go check out like you know, go watch a Marvel movie and like, you know, drink a beer and like bring your whole family. So that's kind of just a cool, like, you know, thing about Texas. It's like they've got Alamo Draft House is another popular thing that's throughout Texas. But if you're in Frisco, the closest place to go, like the Flick's Brew House, it's definitely nice and worth going to. Definitely, like that's my, like I would recommend that movie theater if you can choose to go to the theater. Hopefully that gives you a good idea of what you can expect living here in Frisco. Like I said, tons of golf courses, tons of places to go, like, you know, ride bikes or like walk trails. It's a very flat area, so don't expect like mountain climbing or anything like that. But if you like biking, there's like good bike trails and there's good, you know, walking trails. So it's, you know, it's great for like walking if you don't like walking up hills, essentially. And if you want that lake, like to go hang out in the lake, or you want to go boating, the closest place is going to be like Lewisville. If you are thinking about moving here, you haven't moved here yet, and you like really want to be close to the lake, I definitely recommend checking out Little Elm and the Colony. It's a little bit less expensive to live in both of those cities, and there are actually some areas in Little Elm that you can live in Little Elm and then you will be in a Frisco school district. So if that's something that's important to you, being in a Frisco school district, having like those slightly better schools, there is some in Little Elm, like along here, that you can live, you know, live there and go to, have your kids go to Frisco schools. But yeah, so other than that, you know, it's just like a lot of housing developments. Obviously, like all of these are housing developments, which I'll make a video about all the best places to live in Frisco soon. So keep an eye out for that. If you are interested in seeing more stuff about Frisco or about other cities here in North Dallas, I definitely recommend that you hit that subscribe button and just watch out. I'll be putting out a ton of videos about all these areas. I'm going to be driving around, showing off the neighborhoods. I'll probably do some like showings of the houses, like, you know, go in and show you guys some of the houses inside of some of those neighborhoods and tell you what the, you know, cost is buying a house in any of these neighborhoods. So let me know if there's something that you guys want me to tell you about in these map tours. This is the second one I've done, so I'm not totally sure if there's something I'm missing that you guys really want to know about. I'm trying to just give you general information about the cities. But yeah, if there's something that you're like, I really want to know about, you know, like what this is like, just put that in the comments and I will try to include that in the next video. Make sure I get that information out to you guys on the cities. I also plan on doing some walkarounds, like checking out some of these areas just so you can see what it looks like in person rather than just showing on the map. So if you want to see that, hit the like button, let me know in the comments below. And if you've got some time on your hands, check out my latest video above, and thanks for watching.